Hello everybody, welcome to episode 15 of this Tamagotchi Connection series. Can you believe it's already been 15 episodes? I know, it kind of shocks me in a way. I don't know why it does, but just like one of those things where it's like, wow! I don't know. It's one of those just impressive moments. As you see here, our little Tama dude is doing pretty well. Need to give him some training or whatever. So let's play a game with him. Let's enjoy the jump game. Let's jump, jump, jump. Okay, there we go. I always love the little sprite they do. How it like faces frontwards to or faces towards the front. So it's like whee! Like I want to be that proud when I'm jumping. Like I just want to have that. Oh. I did okay there. That's sad. New animation though for us to experience. So don't think we got a heart out of that though. Because that is way too early to fail. Because I usually don't do that early. I don't fail that early. Bleh. But as you see, pretty simple. You're just going through the nice motions of the device currently. Going through some pretty cool things. So I figured it might as well we're playing this awesome minigame. I did hear some recent news about the Tamagotchi Connection. And that the re-release for the version 3 is apparently going to lack a pause feature. So I'm kind of curious about that, because in more modern V-Pets, that is now way more of a requirement for a lot of people. So I wonder if how that will affect how people will mess around with the device. I'm also curious if, instead of them using a pause feature, they'll use something like the babysitter function that, like, what was it, the Intama had or whatever? I don't know if the Katai had it or not. But basically, you would, like, pay money to like the gotchi points to a babysitter character, and they'd watch over your Tamagotchi for the day. I always like the function. I get why people want the pause functions, because in these devices you can actually pause them pretty easily. All you do is press A and B on the original connection line, because that's what the Western connections did add to it, is each one of them added a pause function to it. In the originals, they did not have a pause feature. You just kind of rolled with it and called it a day. Which, for me, I'm okay with. I kind of prefer having no pause feature. Usually pausing is what kills a whole V-Pet for me, because if you can just stop a creature that's supposed to be a part of a living lifestyle or whatever, then what's the point of that in a way? But I know a lot of people need it because they're like busy with work or school or whatever, and don't live the lifestyle I live of just being like, screw you, I'm gonna play with my Tamagotchi anyway. I wouldn't say screw you, because I'm nicer than that, but I basically just would play with my Tamagotchis whenever. Because I am a grown man. I did not do great that time. I did good, because I didn't get past the 20th barrier. But there you go. Doing pretty well on this device currently. As you see, we are doing pretty well. No C-button animation, so I can't be like, look at this cool animation with like bonds or whatever. But it is very, I guess I'll get back to my one topic I was talking about with the pausing. So in the original connection line, or not the original, the like Western connection releases, you'd be able to press A and B, and it just pauses it. And that's pretty much it. They are taking it out of the modern V3 re-release, which, like I said, is a very interesting topic for me, because I know a lot of people require pausing. It's like one of the more major functions. Oh, look, it's blowing bubbles. Sorry, I was looking at that. I was like, ooh, what's going on there? But I know that's a very much more major thing for people, is that they require that whole, like, pausing function to it. To be honest, I'd be okay with something like the DM20th, what it had. So, for those who don't know, the original DM20th had a nap function, and that basically put your Digimon to sleep for like 3 hours. I feel like that should be a more included function in V-Pets. I know why people didn't like the whole nap function, because they're like, I had to check on it every few hours, but like, that's what you're supposed to do with a V-Pet. That's the whole point of a V-Pet, in my opinion. It is a creature you watch. It is a living type thing, a living experience. So it's like, I always thought the nap function made a lot of sense in the V-Pet idea. Even a babysitter function, I thought that made a lot of sense too, because like, why, like, you should, like, keep up with the mini games and stuff like that to be able to pay it or whatever. So you'd be like, here's the money, and you could have to watch the child or whatever, because you had to work towards that whole thing. I feel like you should be able to like work towards pausing, or like there should be like some sort of limitations to pausing your device, because like it's a cool concept to have a pause, but I feel like it kind of makes things a bit too easy in ways. You can just avoid them, and that's what I usually do, but it's like one of those things I always think about is like, maybe there should be a way to like work towards your pausing instead of just being like A, B. Like, I always just prefer the concept of working towards a pause. But I know people are different, and if you have your own opinions on the whole topic, just comment them down below. I know mine are very different. I live a very weird style with these V-Pets. But I know a lot of people are different, so that is a very interesting part to it. I think the polls ended on the connection thing. I don't know if they have or not. In Japan, they were voting on which connection shell they wanted, which is a really cool thing. I don't know if I'll order any Japanese ones or not. I might not. I don't know. I currently had the graffiti set coming in, and I might just stick with the graffiti set. But for right now, I'm okay with that whole concept. But this is probably where I'm going to end it for right now. So thank you all for watching. See you next time. And thanks for watching. Bye.